Okay, I have a different part of my room today because we're going to be sewing. Yesterday we cut out all of our pieces for the Austen mini, and today we're going to be doing the exterior part of the bag. So yesterday, if you missed the video, they are located in Facebook. I don't think that TikTok keeps them, but I did upload the one that I recorded from TikTok onto my YouTube channel. Okay, let's see what time it is. 2 minutes. Okay, I was kind of like running around this last like 5 minutes because I last minute decided that I wanted to do what is it called, my Cricut thing today, because it's such a short thing that we're doing, because it's only like 3 pieces that we have to put together. Okay, let me get my clips. And there, I just had my ruler earlier. There it is. Okay. Okay, I see people joining in on both platforms, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started since this is super quick. I don't think a lot of people need too much explanation on this one. So I'm going to start. I've got my my front panel, my back, and then the spine. So on the spine, I'm going to measure 3/8 of an inch, and I'm just going to draw a line. It's just so I'm making sure that I have the seam allowance correct. But I also have this magnet that I use to make sure that I'm sewing everything straight. But I also have like this little tape where I taped up where this 3/8 inch is. So I'm like super prepared with my, oh, I forgot I unplugged this, with my seam allowances. Okay, so first thing, you're going to get your spine and your front panel. So this one is the front panel, and place them right sides together. If you already decorated them, or if they're like directional, you want to make sure that they're going up and down the right way, and then that your front is going to be on this side of the spine, this side. So if you accidentally sew it to the other side, then it's going to go on the back. So we're doing front and spine, and then you can clip also. I went ahead and got fresh bobbins and everything, so everything is set. And for this one, I do like stitch length of 4 for just my regular seams. It would help if I turned it on. Hang on. Oh, that's why my light wasn't working. I thought I unplugged it. Okay. Okay, so we got spine and the front panel, and now we're going to do the back panel. Mine is just solids all throughout, so you don't have to think too much on direction or anything like that. my magnet's over here. Okay, now we have these 3 pieces sewn together, and now we're going to top stitch. Gonna remove my magnet. And then you want to have your seams towards the, sorry, I'm just moving things out of the way. You want to have your seams towards the middle of the spine. So if you're using cotton or something that you can press, you can go ahead and do that now. But I'm using vinyl, so I'm just gonna press it down with my hands. Okay, turn it over to the right side. And if you want, you can change the color of your thread here. But I'm just using black all throughout because the red I have doesn't really match this red. So increase my stitch length to 5. And then the other side, this thing keeps falling. Other side, and then again the seams should be going towards the spine. Okay, so there we have it. The exterior is finished. So like you're basically done. If you have some stabilizer that you're going to stabilize, you can go ahead and do that now. If you're skipping the stabilizer, then all you have to do is decorations. But let me get, where did I put it? Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna get my mat here, and I don't need my machine anymore, so I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, make sure you center this. This one for the exterior, it's measured exactly how you need it. There's nothing extra with it, so you can do 3/8 inch all the way around, and it will line up on all edges. Yesterday I kind of messed up my my stabilizer because I was moving my fabric around because my cord for the iron wasn't long enough. But this time I made sure that I wouldn't have to do that, so that my stabilizer stayed in place or is not crooked. Is it on? Oh, it's because I turned off the machine, I think. No, my iron's not on. Hang on a second. I don't know why it's doing that. 1 second. I guess it doesn't work with that outlet. Oh, duh. I was plugging in the wrong thing. Okay. I was plugging in my light. Okay. Now it's gotta heat up. Thought it was on. Okie dokie, now it's on. I think my cat's getting into stuff. Hi. Oh, thank you. I just got like a bunch of lights back there. Oh, I have, wait. Yeah, I have this one here. For some reason you can't see the light on it on TikTok, but on Facebook it shows up really good. Like on TikTok it's just like white. Michelle got me that one for my birthday. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot to get a little cloth to go over it so I don't melt the vinyl. I just used like a little scrap piece of cloth, and this is just like a conwoven. And again, I'm using steam because this one is Decaville heavy. So it works really well with the steam. Oh yeah. I have this light here. It's not a ring light, it's what do you call it? I don't know. It kind of looks like an upside down umbrella. But it does, TikTok does make everything brighter. Like I'm seeing on the thing that my whole room on TikTok is much brighter. Okay, and then I'm going to go over the parts where the, what do you call it? Where the spine is. I'm going to go over them a little bit more because there's like some space in between because of the seam. You look orange. That's so weird. It might be your light. Like I have yellow light, or not yellow, warm light. But then I like to put on like some blue and stuff to kind of counter it. Okay, I think this is good. Let me just check the edges. Nope, that's not good right here. I missed a little bit right here on this side. And then once your stabilizer is fused on there, you have to wait a few minutes, like 30 minutes, so it completely sets. I totally missed the corners here. is that? I think TikTok likes to try to make you look good, but then it kind of doesn't do it right for some people. Okay, my corners are good. Okay, this is good. Sorry, there's a garbage collector truck outside. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Why am I gonna get rid of this? This is what I'm working with. I actually needed that other one also. Okay. Oh, what happened here? Okay. Alright, so it looks really nice. Try not to move it though too much, like, you know, bend it too much. So I'm just gonna lay it flat over here. That's good. Let me go get that thing I threw over here. And then I'm also going to get, where is it? Okay. So I'm doing HTV for this bag. Oh, there it is. And I don't know, if you want to stick around for me doing this decoration on here, you can. Gotta find my tool. But I'm just going to weed this, and then I'm going to press it onto this thing. So yeah, let me move this out of the way. I didn't check this before I jumped in because I was in a rush. But you can't see the design now, but I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, this one turned out pretty good. So I'm making it look like the book from Beetlejuice. Last time I made a regular Austen original bag, and that's the larger sized one, and it's put together a little bit differently, a lot differently. And I made it ACOTAR themed, and I had like a bunch of roses on the front of it, and that took like an hour to weed and at least 30 minutes to fuse everything together because it kept wanting to come up. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Beetlejuice in a while, but I think there's going to be a new movie. So here's what it looks like right now, and then I'm gonna weed it. Hopefully I spelled everything right. Yeah, okay. I need that little tool that that you can put your like weeding stuff on. I just use tape. You're gonna see the musical? Where? Is it in New York? I've never seen a musical in person. At least not, I don't think I have. But I'm going to see Aladdin next week. So yeah, if you're all done with the front of your bag, then that's basically all you had to do. There's nothing extra. You're not missing anything. I know it's like super short. That's it. It's so easy. The only hard part is like, decorating if you want to decorate. But there's so many fabric shops out there that make amazing panels, and you can just tape fell. You can just buy a super cute panel and just use that for the front of your bag. I was kind of thinking of making panels specifically for the Austen bags, but I'm not sure if anyone would be interested in that. Like HTV panels, like this one, right? Could make something like this and then put it on the site. But I think there's also some people that do sublimations, so I could have some that are colored, because I want to make some for myself, but it's like, well, if I'm making them for myself and I already have the files, why not just have everyone else be able to use it too? You have a theater kid. Oh, wait, hang on. Did I miss where? Okay, so it's your local theater. I'm kind of wishing that I had a theater kid. I feel like I have a theater kid who isn't into theater. Like, you know, she's got the vibe for it. She's got theater kid vibes. I told her that before and she's like, what are you talking about? Oh, I actually, yeah, for, I feel like this would be a really nice embroidery, because I'm actually doing acrylic painting with this one, and I'm kind of scared because I don't know how it's gonna react to it. One of my testers, Sierra, did acrylic paint for her Austen Mini, and she said it turned out really well, but you know, I don't know what kind of acrylic paint she used, or also the material for the vinyls are different, so you never know how they're going to react, and if they're gonna stick and stay in place, or if they're gonna peel off. This looks good. So did she have tips on not having it bleed? You tried it on vinyl. I'm not sure. I don't know why it would bleed on vinyl. I feel like if it was on cotton, then that would make sense. But on vinyl, because vinyl is, you know, like smooth, I don't know why it would do that. But she said hers did not bleed, and it might just also be like the consistency of it, and also what kind of acrylic paint she used. Alpha 6 paints for vinyl. How do you seal them? Because I was looking at like how to seal paints on vinyl, but I wasn't really getting a lot of results on how to do that. I did a test on a vinyl, and I did like sandpaper. I sanded it down a little bit, and then I used you know, like the edge painting base. I put that on there. So this one's gonna go on the spine, and it's just like a smaller version of this. And oh look, hey, so now you can see how it looks, and it's not backwards. Okay, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Acrylic paints. Oh yeah, so I tried you know, like the base coats and top coats that we use for edge coating. I tested that on the vinyl. This one's hard. This one, because the letters are so small, I accidentally pulled up one of the letters. So if, oh, okay, if it was sticky, it might be the paint, or it might be that you needed to let it dry a little bit longer. How long did you wait to paint it or to top coat it? Because I know with anytime I paint anything like edge coating stuff, I know it says like wait 30 minutes, but I usually wait overnight. If I have the time for it, I'll wait overnight in between coats. I hope the Facebook one is still going. For some reason, so I've got two phones, and I have one on Facebook and one on TikTok. And for some reason, my Facebook one is saying like I have one bar. They're both connected to the same thing, same Wi-Fi. I'm freezing on TikTok. Oh, let me see. Okay, Facebook is still working. Someone just joined. TikTok, it says I've got like full bars. It's weird. This one's good. So these are going to go on my book. Let me go ahead and do that now. My dog just, did you hear that? And she's got her butt facing towards me. Sorry, was that too much info? Okay. Your Alchemats order is shipping today. Nice. What did you get? I got my Alchemats order last week. That is horrible. What did I get? I got like a bunch of random stuff. I got these. I want to show you these because these are my favorite ones. Where are they? Okay, so I tell Olivia all the time to do, what do you call them? What do you call these? Look at how cute! Enamel, that's it. Enamel magnets. But like they're super expensive. Especially the glitter enamel. Those are even more expensive. But they're so adorable. I love them. I used up most of my Sailor Moon ones, but I ran out of this one, so I had to get another one. I should have got two. I think I got two. Yeah. And then this one. I love these. These are my favorite ones. Okay. And then I got a bunch of other ones too, but a bunch of Star Wars stuff. Okay, now I'm going to my ruler. Get my ruler. Okay, making sure that Sailor Moon, Loki. Oh, yeah, I have a bunch of Loki. I haven't used any of them though. I guess I'm still trying to find the perfect fabric. Lord of the Rings, definitely. Pokemon, Mystery Scoop. There's so many good, what do you call them? Zipper pulls. And I love a mystery. Okay. So I'm gonna center this. I think, if I remember correctly, it's like probably 2 inches from the top on the handbook. So I'm gonna go, I go like, I don't know, maybe 1.5 inch. This is like one of the hard parts, is trying to figure out where to put stuff. And when you decorate, make sure you account for seam allowance, especially if you're doing turning out, because then when you put it together, you might have some stuff cut off for what I'm doing. I'm doing raw edges, so edge coating. It's not too bad. They won't get cut off, but you might stitch on top of stuff, so you don't want that also, but it's not as bad as getting them cut off completely. Okay, what do we think? Does it look good? Is it straight? You don't have Pokemon fabric? How do you not have Pokemon fabric? She's always like releasing a new Pokemon thing every pre-order, which is not a bad thing. Everyone loves Pokemon. And then the spine, I think it's just right in the middle. So let's see. If I do 1 inch on each side, I think that's good. This is why I like to put them together first before I, what do you call it? Before I decorate, because I can see it much better, like how it's gonna look. I think I made this a little bit too big, maybe. Okay. Oh, you just found Alchemat's last year. Well, she does a lot of reruns when she does pre-order. So you could always ask for some old stuff during a rerun or during a pre-order. She's usually good about adding stuff, unless she's got like a super big round, which I think that's what's going to happen this round. She's going to have a huge round again. Okay, I think that's right. Does it look right? The front over here is throwing me off for this one here. I keep thinking it's not centered, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's off by like 1/4 of an inch. Just gonna move it up. Does the HTV hold up well on the vinyl? Yes, it does. You have to, oh, that's what I was gonna do. So before I was using just like a regular iron, but it started to melt the vinyl. So I switched to a different one, different iron. Hopefully this one reaches over there. Let's see. I don't understand why this room doesn't have more outlets. Okay, so I switched to this one here. And it does a much better job than the iron. I guess like it reaches a different temperature. And also I don't know how to turn off the steam function on this iron, so okay. All right. Now, usually what I do is I turn it over to the back like this, and I iron from back here, but I added this this Decaville Heavy back here, so it's gonna take a little bit to penetrate to the front of the bag. So I'm going to go directly on the front of the bag. Hopefully I don't burn the vinyl. I haven't burned vinyl in a while, but I'm gonna just like double up the layers for this one. So I've got this heat whatever thing, I forget what it's called, and then I've got 2 layers of cotton woven, and I've got this set to 3. Let me turn it up to 3. Actually, let's start with 2. Oh no, let's do 3, because last time I did 2, it took forever for the HTV to set. And this one takes a long time. It takes a long time for me because I'm paranoid about melting vinyl. Okay, I'm gonna start at the bottom. And you just like, I wish I had what do you call it? I wish I had a press. And this is just how I do it because I'm super paranoid about burning my vinyl and melting it. So I don't leave it on there for too long. And I move it around a little bit. But then I go back and I go back to the same spot to make sure it holds up. I'm also pressing down slightly, but not super hard because this is such a small surface for the iron that if you press down too hard, you're gonna see indentations on your vinyl. So when I did this for my ACOTAR cover, it took like 30 minutes to an hour to heat and make sure it's stuck on there. But there were also like a lot of little details because it was very small flowers, so I'm never doing that again. That was way too much. yeah, the Akatar one, I used those little flowers. Had a lot of details in it. But then when I finished with it, I noticed like one spot that I missed weeding. But it was like super small, so I don't think anyone else would have noticed it except for me. I just like to move my iron around because I don't want to. Yeah, I made the cover for the Akatar one. And then it was actually not that difficult. I just put it on Illustrator, and then like usually you have to do like an SVG file, but Cricut, with Cricut you can do like PNG files, and you can just like take out the background so that it's transparent, and then it automatically draws out the outline for you. So I don't know if that's similar to the Scan and Cut. I think that's the brother one, or the Silhouette Cameo. I don't know if it's the same. But if I do sell like those book cover stuff, I'll have them as SVG so that it's much easier for everybody. But doing it PNG was just easier for me because there's not like extra steps for me to make a PNG. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. This got really hot. I'm hoping it was hot enough to stick. But the good thing is, even if it doesn't stick this first time, you can keep ironing it until it does. So the other one, the Akatar one that I made, there was one part that didn't stick, and it was on the spine. And I think I put the spine decoration on there after. No, I didn't. I thought that I put it on there after I'd already put the bag together, but I actually didn't. It just didn't stick that well because it was closer to the seam. So there is like a little bend on it. Okay. Let's see if that's good. This one has a rubber thing on it, so I'm not like gonna poke a hole on this. Just gonna slowly peel it off. Okay. It's still a little warm, so ideally you want it to be cold when you start peeling this off, but it looks like it's stuck. I'm just doing this slowly just in case something didn't stick, and then I can put it back over. Oh my goodness! Look! It looks so good. Okay. there's a little bit of sticky right here, so I'm just gonna gently wipe it off. It's the garbage truck again coming back. Make sure you get all the stickies out. That way if you have to iron it again, you're not ironing sticky stuff on the vinyl. Yeah, it does. It looks like a real bug. Now I have to paint it, and then it's, I don't know how that's gonna turn out. All right. Let's see this one. This one might be a little bit tougher. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that was so easy. Why was it not as easy with my ACOTAR one? Why was the ACOTAR one so hard? This one was so simple. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to take out some of the sticky parts, and then I like to go over it with an iron one more time, just to really seal it in. But then you can also go over this again once you're finished with the bag, because this part is the flap, so you'll be able to get this part a little bit easier. The part where the spine is a little bit harder to get into. But I'm just gonna go over one more time, and this one will just be super quick. And don't press, if you do this one, don't press down too hard because you might melt it and then wrinkle your HTV. Raquel said looks really good with the HTV. Yeah, it does. I wasn't sure if I should paint the words too, but I was like, I'll probably mess it up if I try to paint words. At least on the book, on the Beetlejuice book, it looks like the cover is painted. The scene, it looks painted, so at least it will look like the book from the movie. Okay. Okay, all done with that. And then, of course, I'll keep checking. If any part of it starts to peel off, I'll go back again and hit it with some heat. Now I'm gonna do what do you call it? I'm gonna do the painting. So let's see, what time is it? 10:51. Do you want to stick around for the painting? Get my stuff. Here's what it looks like. Okay. There we go. You can kind of see it right there. Okay. Should I wing it? All right, let's see. Let me get a pencil, actually, so I can kind of trace it. Okay. So it looks like Watch me mess this part up because I've never painted on vinyl before, but I've done HTV obviously, so we'll see. Maybe I should print this out first. Let me print it. Oh, it's going. Okay. What's going on? Is it printing? Change this line. See, print. Okay. I think I'll make it. What does it look like? It's kind of small. I'll make it, let's see, 3 inches tall, 4 inches tall, 3.5. Okay, so I've got like a reference right here. So it's like 3.5 inches tall, and we'll say like 5 inches wide. So let's do, should probably use chalk. Well, this, I'm gonna test it on this piece. Okay, right here, what I say, 3 inches tall. I can't see it. Let me get chalk. Because you can always wash away chalk. Let's do white. Okay. I need like a little thing to, there it goes. Let's do some sanding. I'm gonna do like a rough outline of it first though. Okay. I haven't actually painted in a while. Oh, Went too low. Also went too high over here. It's a good thing I put these measurement things on here. Yeah, so I haven't painted in a while, so this is, I don't know how it's gonna go. Sorry, I'm just making sure. I don't know how my face looks when I look up like that. Just making sure that I wasn't missing anything. Okay. This looks good. I think it looks okay. I might bring it in a little bit more over here on this side. Okay, now I'm going to sand. I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna mess up this part here so that the paint sticks to it. This vinyl is, I think it's smooth. It's not like super smooth. You can feel some texture, but it's fairly smooth. So I'm just gonna rough up the surface a little bit. Oh, and if you don't know, Mojo Sews, where I got some of my edge paints from, they're having their Friday sale today. And their processing time is like 5 to 7 days. Guess depending on what stuff you get. But if you order something today, you'll probably get it by the time you finish your bag, if you're doing edge coating. Okay, now I'm gonna do white. I thought I brought a white over here. This one is like a different kind of white. Hang on a second. There it is. Oh. I don't know, this is probably not like the best kind of coat. I mean, kind of paint. It's just like a regular paint I got from Walmart. I missed some spots. Okay, just a little bit of white. I'll actually have to wait for the paint to dry before I continue on, because I'm going to do white as a base all over first. That way you can see more of the colors, because this one's like a maroon color, so it's fairly dark. So it probably won't look good if I don't do a white base underneath it first. And I'm going to do a very light first coat here, and then I'm probably going to do another coat in a bit. I think this one is, oh, it says 1 hour in between coats, so I'm not gonna let you sit here and watch the paint dry. I'll just show you when I'm done. Maybe tomorrow. Let's see, what are we doing tomorrow? I'm trying to think. I think day 3 is putting the pages together. That's actually going to take a while. Not like a long time, but longer than this. Longer than just putting the exterior spine and front and back together. So maybe the day after that one, I'll do a little bit more of the painting, because that one is interior and pages. And we won't be touching the exterior until the very end. So yeah, I'll do another white coat of this tomorrow or sometime in between. Day 4, now in day 4, and then I'll paint it some more. Since that one is also going to be like 2 minutes. I said I was only going to do one coat, but then here I am like adding more. I'm just trying to make sure it looks good. Okay. Make sure the paint is at least even. Okay. That's good. I guess if this one works out, then I'll probably do more paint stuff for other books, and then you guys will know that it works. If it doesn't work, then I just ruined the bag. It's okay. Okay. Here we go. And then here's the thing that I'm doing. Okay. I will see you tomorrow for day 3 of the Austen mini sew along, and we're going to be doing the pages part of the bag. Okay, bye.